Today I want to talk about in this video is it time to actually change? I think oftentimes we're stuck. And even myself, I get really comfortable at my job or the things that I'm doing, and it's hard to sit in a place of discomfort. And oftentimes I find myself not wanting to change. I like that it's comfortable and, that things are predictable and that there's a security and safety around that. But as things happen, the universe loves to throw you curveballs. I found out 2 days ago that my job ends within a month. And how do you pivot? I went through such a huge range of emotions. As you can probably understand, that it was a bit of, wow, I just got the rug pulled out from under me and I had all of these plans. And I feel powerless. I can't fight the employer. I can't fight the union. It's just, and do I really want to fight and have conflict with people? Not really. So, I have to sit with this. I tried to put on a brave face like we most, a lot of us do, and say, well, maybe there's more money to it, or this is a blessing in disguise, and shifts are going to happen, and it's going to become this beautiful, amazing opportunity for me. And I love that mindset, but is that toxic positivity, or what is it? And I think for me, a lot of the times it's just sitting with that emotion, sitting with the powerlessness and the opportunity to change, right? You can't trust in anything but change in these times, and we're always pivoting and realigning. And truly, this message is for you if you feel this way, that it's time to change and you're tired of being perhaps stagnant or comfortable, and that the next step is uncomfortable. That it is something that we need to do. We have to bring more awareness to why we feel this way. We have to bring more light into our world and sit in that uncomfortableness. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I just want this message to be more of, something to empower you, something to empower my future self, maybe when I'm feeling really down, to know that change is not a bad thing. It's how we react to it. I went through yelling and swearing and feeling really uncomfortable and doubting myself and my capabilities and really scared of the unknown. And I'm sure somebody out there, you probably feel that way too. The job ends or relationship ends, or you get bad news of loss and grief, and it just confuses your life and you don't know how to process it because it doesn't happen very often. And when it does, was there anybody out there that taught us how to navigate these feelings, navigate these emotions, navigate these life circumstances? Not. Probably not, unless your parents were really good at it. And so, I went to a friend today and she just says, it's okay. It's okay. Change is okay and realignment is okay. But the worst thing that we can do is sit and overanalyze it and think and think and think to our, brain's content. But really, that doesn't change anything. That doesn't give us any space to feel. And, I almost feel like I need to close my eyes and ask my heart what it wants. And maybe I'll do that right now. And just ask, what is it that my heart wants? What is it that it needs? Time to process, people to connect with, and most of all, a little peace and quiet to make some art and not worry about all the big stuff that's going to come. I trust the universe. I trust that this change is going to be a good thing. My job will end. It will be sad. It's bittersweet that it's ending 6 months before I thought it was going to. But maybe this is the opportunity for me to change. And I'm taking this as a sign. I kind of don't have a choice, but the way that I react, I have a choice in that. I have a choice in how I am going to deal with the situation, how I am going to either make good of it, light of it, ambivalent about it, all of those things. So I don't know if any of this resonated, but I really want to have a real honest video. I think there's going to be a shift in what I'm going to create in my content, how I'm going to navigate my community. So feel free to drop any questions or comments. I love to communicate with my people, and It's totally okay if not. Thanks for listening and holding space for me. I appreciate you. And yeah, chat soon.